No matter what you're going through, it's always a time for you to sit back, reflect, and maintain the position that you've maintained over the period and getting better and better. You're welcome back to another beautiful week. It's a beautiful Monday. We're super excited about it. This is Showbiz Now. We're live on Joy Prime. In the next 30 minutes, I've been here and I'll always be here to make sure that I serve you the very best of entertainment on the local front and, of course, on international scenes as well here on the first show that you love so much. Now, my name still remains. God took a microphone, put his soul in it, dropped an F and named it KMJ. And I was born to talk. It's always a pleasure to serve you. It still remains the Obara of the media land. You're most welcome to Showbiz Now. And it's a world of possibilities, and I want you to believe in yourself and whatever you seek to achieve, and you're definitely going to go places. Let me say a big thank you to Gold Casting Limited, located at East Legon, close to UBA Bank. They're providers of my gold accessories here on the show, and I'd like to say a big thank you to them. Now, of course, we're going to be here, and I've got something very juicy for you, but Funny Face Benson, my brother, this show is for you. It's dedicated to you. Whatever you're going through, I want you to know that you're definitely going to come out of this. Stay positive. I know what's going on with you. We know this is not a funny face that we know. You're definitely going to come out of this. Haven't had a very, very worst time in my life over the weekend, but bro, still love you regardless. Anyway, so let's move on to some stories over here on the show, ladies and gentlemen, and we're talking about RUDDY, who has been in the news and putting up straight, info to creative artists to actually liberate their minds and have quality work. Now, RUDDY has advised Ghanaian creative artists to drive their focus on having quality work. Now, he shared that there is nothing like gatekeepers. Artists must make use of their thinking cap if they really want to make waves in the industry, because Ghana also has global artists as well. Here is RUDDY.
Underneath a doctor, it doesn't matter what he's wearing. You just want to count that the person who...
All right, apologies for that. Now, let's move on to some more stories. Creative people don't invest in their craft, says Sadiq Abdullahi Abu. Now, 3Music Network CEO Sadiq Abdullahi Abu has shared his thoughts with regards to the state of Ghana's music industry. Now, he stated that Ghana has very creative artists in the industry. However, the creative artists are selfish as compared to international artists when it comes to investing their monies into the industry. This has led to international artists making waves in the country in the industry here compared to that of the Ghanaian artists. And here is more from Sadiq Abdullahi.
Beyond their countries and appointing different teams in different markets to ensure that they're able to achieve it. Joe Boy was in Ghana when he dropped the new song that's attracting a lot of streams. And I keep saying to everybody that when you see a particular song from any country that earns streams in your country, it is no fluke. The amount of work that has gone behind it, you have no idea. He was in Ghana when he dropped the alcohol song.
Yeah.
He dropped it, I think, 2 or 3 days after Darko Vice drops Jemapel.
Yeah.
Jemapel, fantastic songs. Go back again and do the numbers and then let it simmer down. Wait 5 weeks from today and again do the numbers. But when Joe Boy landed in Ghana, he engaged most of the TikTok influencers that he engaged and sat with to try to strategize to give him a certain level of leverage, traction in Ghana. A lot of the talents here haven't actually even thought about them. They didn't actually even know they exist. Beyond that as well, he sat with a lot of tastemakers in the industry. He did the media rounds. He did all of the things on the sound. Today, when he puts it out and he's earning all those streams in your country, there's a lot of work that has gone to ensure that he's able to do these things. Okay. So that's what I'm saying that. So coming back to the structure.
Yeah.
Until most of them will have some of this structure and regard, like Rudy saying, regard it as a business, right? To ensure that, because when we talk about it, the whole investment thing for some at a certain level, it has to do with the attitude of the creative, Ghanaian creative.
Yes.
So you see, I've heard a bigger talent that says that I am rich, I've got all the money, but for me to put in the initial money to create the traction, that will bring in the bigger.
And that's the CEO of 3Music Awards and, of course, 3Music Network, Sadiq Abdullah Abu, speaking about Ghanaian musicians as compared to the international stages and what's happening over there. Now we'll move on to some more stories here on the show. And Year of Return initiative should have been climaxed with the movie, RUDDY KWAKYE says so. Now, Ghanaian CEO and, of course, the man who is with Rave and Afro Nation as well, RUDDY KWAKYE has reviewed Ghana's entertainment industry have let go of so many opportunities, and therefore the Entertainment Act should equally be blamed for the current state of the industry. Now, speaking in an interview, he explained that the industry has many opportunities like the Year of Return event that they could have leveraged on to contribute to the growth and development of the entertainment industry. However, it's rather unfortunate that the industry has made such opportunities slide away. Here is RUDDY KWAKYE.
With how Year of Return climaxed, it wasn't Beyonce that needed to release that musical called Black is Whatever. Anybody needed to release content, Ghana should have released the movie. That was a perfect year to actually showcase. We had the momentum, we had an opening, we were the synergy of the globe. At that time, we should have literally just, even if we just took what people took on their phones and wrote a story and did a voiceover over it, it would probably have gone it would have gone super viral at that time. These are some of the ways we miss out on gaining.
And that was RUDDY KWAKYE speaking about Year of Return and the opportunities that have come our way. We've not been able to utilize them. Moving forward, we hope to see a lot of changes in that regard as well. Now, let's get into some trends this morning and see what's going on social media, Twitter. We're going to start, as always, from the very, least of trends to the one that is doing a lot when it comes to the #1 spot here. And it's what is trending at the moment as we speak live on the show. Now, number 10 on the trending list, we have over the Brother Sammy. Brother Sammy is trending at number 10, and well, some of the conversations around that I'm sure would interest you. So let's try and get some of the conversations around that. This one, Maitas says that Brother Sammy Ankasa and his controversy, and that's trending. Another one, Kingdom Hype GA says that Brother Sammy gives reason behind his beef with Ernest Opoku. And another one over here, which of course is also had to do with Brother Sammy, says to avoid another slap, Brother Sammy reviews how he will arm himself against Cecilia Mafo. And Fix the Country says that Funny Face sadly hints at committing suicide. That's also coming here, and it says that it has something to do with Brother Sammy as well over here. And Ernest Opoku does not want to understand that I mentored him, and that's Brother Sammy revealing. And GH Lagerton is also tweeting on that. Let's get back to and find out some of the tweet. And at number 9, we have FC Barcelona trending with Ansu Fati in the hot spot right now. And this one, Oreku Ampofo of Joy News says Ansu Fati has played 22 shots on target in his La Liga career so far. He scored 13 of that, and Gunman, he pushed that one with the laughing emoji. Now, Zona Blaugrana says Ansu Fati El Lagido, and another one over here that has to do with Ansu Fati is training today. It has pictures of Ansu Fati on the pitch. And BR Football says Ansu Fati shows why Barcelona gave him number 10 shirt, and he's also in the trends right now. And Super Sports says, how good is it to see Ansu Fati back fit and scoring goals like this for Barcelona? And that's Ansu Fati trending at number 9, trends here this morning, Barcelona. Now, at number 8 trending, we have Morocco. Morocco is trending at number 8, and so we want to get into the conversation to find out what exactly is making Morocco trend. Now, 2021-2022 football season says Embassy of Morocco in Ghana at the Accra Stadium to support Wydad Casablanca had to lead 1-0, and that's the match that happened over the weekend. The conversation around that. Now, this one also says match officials for Sunday's CAF Champions League game between House of Folk and WAC of Morocco have arrived in Ghana. They were at the match venue Accra Sports late this afternoon, and that's 2 days ago, and they're still adding up to the trends this morning here on the show. Now, 23 minutes ago, this one says, Road to Morocco 2022. Aisha to Zakaria Ali tweets and says, Black Wings are in Nigeria to face the Super Falcons on Wednesday for the Alcon qualifiers. And that's also part of the trends right now. And Kranza Warriors SC also says, congratulations to our former attacker, Isaac Mensah, who scored the only goal for Hearts of Oak against Wydad Athletic Club of Morocco during the first leg of the CAF Champions League tie on Sunday at the Accra Sports Stadium. So that's also trending at number 8. Now let's get to number 7 and find out what is there. Mendy is actually trending at number 7. It says Chelsea goalie Edward Mendy was on benefits at 22nd and considered quitting football after snubbed by a League One club. And another trend in that also says that hard fought win with special mention to Ed Mendy, superb performance, Mon Ami, and that's Caesar Absecuta trending that over there. Now, Edward Mendy is on another level right now. Goal.com actually tweeted that. And let me get into this. Frank Khalid says Thiago Silva free transfer, Christensen Academy, Rex James Academy, Malangsa free transfer, Trevor Chaloba Academy, and Rodriga also in there as well. And it says Edward Mendy is £22 million. This is not spoken enough. Total cost of defense. That's £137 million, and that's also a trend that is associated with Edward Mendy with regards to his performance over the weekend. Now let's get into it. And another one over here says, okay, so let's get into some trends on number 6. At number 6, Funny Face is trending at number 6. And Kali J tweets and says, bro, make them take care of Funny Face giveaway. The way they push everyone away, I pray they don't give up on him. It's crazy. And Opanka to Funny Face and says, I love this. Finally actually tweets what Opanka has written to Funny Face. Kwame Brain says a fresh nigger reaction to Funny Face recent video insulting for the Dickinson and others. That's also another tweet over there. And Ramsey TVGA says Funny Face is not having it easy in life. He needs divine grace. I agree to this, man. It's terrible, but God is in control. Now, another one over here says, trending at number 5 is Joy SMS. There's a super morning show on Joy 99.7 FM. And Joy 99.7 FM tweet and says, one word to describe House of Folk and recent performance, tweet with a hashtag. And that's conversation going on. People are also adding up to it. Now, Legendary says that, so this made it to a major news bulletin. Then that's also another one that is trending as well with Joy SMS. And Elton Broadway says, new week, new vibes, do not settle for less. Hope you have a productive one. Joy SMS hashtag over there, and it has a picture of Joy 99.7 FM also there as well. And this one, Ray Wilson says that Kromayeshiampa, how are we going to survive this leadership? Life is hard. Joy SMS, and it goes with the fuel increase. Picture of it from a fuel station. Ark of Grace says if government don't act fast, fuel prices will hit 10 GH by December. Joy SMS. So that's also part of the Joy SMS trends over there. And Daybreak hits a trend at number 4 as well. And it says headlines. I put a line in my head to show show y'all that I got the headlines. Listen to this by Ochiame Kwame. Ochiame Kwame speaking on that. And Lyrical Joe is also up in the trends as well this morning. Now, this one says that Lyrical Joe is live on Daybreak here to talk about his brand new EP as well. That's also in the trends this morning. And it's now time for Sports Update with George Addo Jr. Hits FM tweeting that, also trending at number 4. Now, let's get to number 3 right now, and MMSRS is trending. At number 2, we have Shatabration. You know that over the weekend, Shatawale celebrated his birthday, and he tweets and it says, thank you, Blood. That's happy birthday to Shatawale. The world can't wait for GOG Celebrate Live Champ. And that was tweeted by Stoneboy. That's about 23 hours ago. And Shatawale responded and says, thank you, Blood. Shatabration hashtag over there now. Laura DJ Torre Freedom says in 1984 a superstar was born on this day, one of the kindest, strongest and talented souls to walk the planet. Happy birthday, our Ken Shatawale. Enjoy your celebration and we love you forever for life. All right, so another one, Flex Jermaine Online says, trending picture, Shatabration, and it has a picture of Shatawale in different poses. One has another post of Sarkodie side by side. Anyway, interesting one over there. Now, Metropolitan, this one, World Stars says, stay celebrated, big bro, appreciate all the love. And that's also another one going out to Shatawale as he celebrated his birthday. So big shout outs going out to you, Shatawale, for that awesome life and journey of music you've given to Ghanaians. We appreciate you, we love you, and we're grateful that you're still here with us and doing the most. We all look forward to the GOG album And big love to you, Shatawale. It's your birthday, and we're still going to be celebrating it throughout the week, right? That's how we do it. Right. So let's move on to some more. And at number 1, we have KOURTNEY is trending at number 1. So that's what Ghanaians decided to do this morning to make sure they trend KOURTNEY. And I'm sure it's about the increase in fuel prices as well and some of the other things going on in the country. Now, John Terry Trash says that KOURTNEY, where are those MPP folks who screamed in the past? And another one over here, Anan Perry, he says, look at this being sold at 13 GH. KOURTNEY, it has beans put in the bag. And Pagwesi Indomie, I'm sure it's the parody account. It says most of the youth are now in military not because they have passion, but they just want to secure their future because there is no opportunity for them. And hashtag KOURTNEY. Another one over here. It says, Big Daddy C says, Ronaldo is a scam. Oh, I don't read this one now. MKDC Anthony says, could you Sheldon's airline during Mohammed's tenure compared to Akufo-Addo's tenure? And he has a picture of Could you Sheldon and another person over there with hashtag KOURTNEY. All right, so that's also on the trends right now. Let me get to Anan Perry, who has tweeted, and it says, favorite kinky by boys and girls for Mashke. Now there leaves 1.20 pesos and the kinky itself is 0.80 pesos KOURTNEY. So these are, conversations going on in various places on Twitter and how people are expressing themselves, with regards to what is going on in the country. And interestingly, KOURTNEY has come to be on the trends, for the number 1 position is captured over there. All right, so that's what it is. All right. Let me do this real quick, and then we'll move on to our foreign stories. Now, I want to say our sincere apologies going out to people like Father Dixon, going out to Mr. Bulare, and it's going out to, of course, the one and only Adebayo as well. It's difficult moment right now. It's very and extremely difficult for our brother Funny Face. I understand when people say that he knows what exactly he's doing because he's going to come back to apologize and all of that, and those conversations that are going on. But I want all of us to, in as much as we want to look at it from that angle, also consider that there could be other problems associated with this, and we need to look at it holistically. It's totally wrong. It's disgusting for him to have gone that level. Like, it's a no. You don't even try to downplay, people like the names he mentioned, and I totally agree with anybody that's against it. I mean, this is wrong in the highest level, and we as industry people have to look at it, in a way that would also mean that we are taking into consideration what is going on with this man. And we don't say that. I mean, under no circumstance will he go out there and talk. I mean, even talk anyhow to these people, much less of speaking against them in a very, very bad way like he did. And our profound, and sincere gratitude to these people for all the times that they've been in his life, the support they've given to him. We're sorry that had to get to this point, and we sincerely apologize on behalf of the industry. Not on his behalf. I mean, he's going to come out to do this properly, but on behalf of the industry, because we know what these people have contributed in this industry, and there's no reason anybody should wake up one day and say they want to insult these people. And so, on behalf of the industry and where I represent, we sincerely apologize to these people, Father Dixon, Bulare, and Adebayo. Please forgive. And happy birthday going out to you, Shatawale. It's still your birthday celebration throughout the week. We're going to celebrate you, and we're looking forward to the GOG album as well. We love it. We love you. We're anticipating that it's going to be a global breaker as well, and we look forward to it. Happy birthday to you and all the good things that you've done and contributed to this industry. We love you, Shatawale. All right, so folks, let's get into some more stories this morning here. And we're talking about some foreign stories that have been making waves. And Reynolds just announced a break from acting And Blake Lively's response was priceless as well. Now, Blake Lively's endless trolling of her husband, Ryan Reynolds, continues. On October 17, the actor announced that he is taking a break from acting for a while. In a lengthy Instagram post, he shared the news while celebrating his final day filming his upcoming Christmas musical movie, spirited alongside Will Ferrell and Octavia Spencer. Now, Kosin says, that's a wrap for me on Spirited. Not sure I would have been ready to say yes to a film this challenging even 3 years ago. He wrote alongside multiple behind-the-scenes photos from the set, singing, dancing, and playing in the sandbox with Will Ferrell. Made a whole lot of dreams come true. And this is my second film with the great Octavia Spencer. Perfect time for a little sabbatical from movie making. I'm going to miss every second of working with this obscenely gifted group of creators and artists. These days, kindness matters as much as talent. I've been lucky to work with the folks who are flush with both. While we are sure Lively is supporting Reynolds in real life, she couldn't also help but tease the actor in the comments. Now, Michael Caine did this first. She wrote, referring to the recent news that the respected British actor's most recent role would be his last, though Caine has since clarified that he has not retired from acting. And that's what it is over there. And most definitely we'll look forward to some of the times that he will be spending his time at home. Now, let's get into some more stories. And Courtney and Travis Baker are up in the news this morning. Let's check out what the conversation looks like. Kourtney Kardashian is going to be walking down the aisle for the first time in her life, and she will be doing it with none other than Travis Baker, who just popped the big question, will you marry me? Now, the Blink 182 drama got on bended knee Sunday at a beachside hotel in Montecito, where he pulled out all the stops before presenting her with an engagement ring and asking her to be his wife. Of course, she said yes to it and gave him a big smooch to celebrate as well. Now, it looks like some of their friends and family were on hand to bear witness, and Travel laid out an elaborate floral arrangement of roses right there on the side as well. As you can see in your pictures, Courtney was digging it, hoping up into his arms as a private photograph fired off snaps as well. Now, this is pretty stunning news because, as you know, the pair just started dating at the beginning of 2021. This after being close friends for years. Of course, still that was fast. If you ask a lot of, curious people. As we've been seeing, it's also documented as well, and the two of them have been tied at the hip since getting together and going public, and have not shied away from PDA. And of course, they've been on the beach at Disneyland, on the street of NYC in Italy, and lots of other places as well, by the way. This was hinted at recently by Travis himself when he said forever wasn't long enough when it came to Courtney. Clearly, he had wedding bells on his mind when he was saying that. Courtney echoed that sentiment with her own post to announce the news, throwing up a couple shots and writing forever as well. So it looks as if there's very interesting reason to actually know that these people are ready for this and they won't, take anything for chances. So we wish them well. Congratulations to them, and we hope that, marriage happens very soon. We're definitely going to bring you updates on that one as well. Now, let's move on to some story with Jay-Z and Beyonce, who are both in the news, and I'll tell you what they're doing with their mansion. Now, Jay-Z and Beyonce, this New Orleans mansion is fire, yours for $4.45 million US. Now, Jay-Z and Beyonce are saying au revoir to New Orleans with a fire sale of sort just months after their mansion there ignited. They are selling it. Now, the power couple is listing the 1,925 pad, asking for a $4.450 million US. The 13,292 square foot pad has 7 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and was originally a Presbyterian church. Its sinks have been retrofitted to not only house the rich and famous, but also hold special events as well. Now, nestled in Knowles Historic Garden District, and just steps from the main Mardi Gras parade route, the homes hosted weddings, saloons, and major recording stars and corporate executives as well. Now, it's easy to see why the rapper and singer love this place. The mansion's acoustics are unparalleled. According to the listing, a Grammy winner once said, "I did my best writing ever while watching the sunset from the rooftop garden. and listing doesn't review who said that, but it easily could have been Jay or Beyonce as well. Now, in any event, the three-story building with 27-foot ceilings features Spanish Baroque architecture. The building itself is divided into one main residence with 3 apartments that are each approximately 1,000 square feet. Now, one big bonus is that the house will be painted to the new owner's liking prior to the deal closing, and the listing comes early 3 months after the mansion caught on fire. The blaze lasted a little over 2 hours and was classified as simple arson. Unclear how much damage the building sustained, but we imagine the Carters are leaving it in pristine condition so the next owner can also laissez le bon temps rouler. All right, so that's a little bit of something that you want to know about what is going on with Jay-Z. And of course, we're talking about also the couple, power couple for that matter, who are now saying that enough of this building, we want to move. So who is going to get it? But 4.450 million US dollars, that's a lot of money right there. Now let's get into some more stories. And Johnny Depp is up in the news and has been mobbed by adoring fans in Italy, and the news is juicy. Johnny Depp, if you're a fan, might be considered a pariah in the US, but the guy still got the love and support of lots of fans outside the country, especially in Italy, where he's a rock star. Now, check out, there's a lot of things that are showing on Sunday to the premiere of his new animated TV series, Puff Things, at the Rome Film Festival, hitting the red carpet with a swarm of people cheering him on and singing his praises from afar as he graciously waved and played along. Now, you can also tell Johnny is grateful for these folks having his back, taking his time to acknowledge everyone and bowing down to them at one point and blowing kisses to everyone screaming his name. Usually, celebs might just pose for the cameras front and center, but here he gave everyone on the outskirts a nod of appreciation. Now, even on his way out through the back of a building, presumably where the premiere was held, there was a mob of people waiting for him, and there too he gave them the time of day. Eventually, he got into his waiting SUV, but didn't seem to be in a hurry to actually leave. Now, it's a fascinating dynamic, especially as it relates to his public perception on the home front, where the guy has claimed he's been blacklisted and also ostracized over his defamation case in the UK, which effectively saw him branded as a wife beater against Amber Heard. Now, he was quickly fired from a project he was attached to at the time and hasn't been able to land a mainstream Hollywood gig since. And yet, many Europeans still welcome him with arms open, while seemingly also harboring hostility towards the man. Now, perhaps they are not as inclined to believe what's been alleged against him, even after a court case didn't go in his favor, with another one on the horizon. In any case, Johnny's star obviously has some shine to some people out there, and so really it's not something that they think it would disturb them a lot. Right, so that's what it is. Now let's get into some more stories this morning here on the show. And well, if you're a fan of Johnny Depp, don't forget that Puff Things is coming, and I look forward to it. It's a series that I also can't wait to watch. All right, so look forward to it. Now let's get into Conor McGregor's Conor, what of course is allegedly attacks, a DJ in his home. Now, Conor McGregor allegedly got into another fight outside the octagon. This time a DJ claims the champ actually punched him in the face and broke his nose. Now, Francesco Facchinetti, a famous DJ from Italy, says he and his wife were hanging out with Conor and his fiancée in Rome, and at around 2:30 a.m. Sunday, Conor threw a punch landing on his face, and the man says the attack was unprovoked. All right, so Conor is actually going out there, sparking more controversies after what he did at the recent event at the Oscars and the Grammys, and he continues to do a lot of things, everywhere that he steps into. The Emmys, he's causing trouble. Wherever he goes, he's causing trouble, and he has a leg that is not functioning well too. Anyway, on that note, we're going to be ending this morning's edition of Showbiz Now. We're back again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Make sure you join us here at exactly 11. And of course, many thanks to the production team for the great work done. And thanks to Gold Casting Limited for providing me with my gold accessories, my ring, my bangle, and of course my chain for the show. We really appreciate it. And big shout outs going out to the Lions Clubs International, the 418 district here in Ghana, for that amazing project you put together, the Peace Poster Contest, which happened last Friday at the Men's Vic Hotel. God bless you guys for the great work. Ladies and gentlemen, please do good and communicate. God took a microphone, put a soul in it, dropped it on net and named it KMJ. And now I was born to talk. Thanks for watching. Get out.